Hello and welcome back to On Location here. Today I'm on location here at Meadow Ridge MetroPark. It is a pretty nice MetroPark here located in the Butler County MetroPark system. It is mostly a former actual golf course that's been reclaimed to nature and everything. So as the name of it suggests, a lot of it is in prairie land and all that. So it's very wide open expanses with the kind of like paved path that goes around. And it's relatively flat, of course. There are a couple of bodies of water, just some kind of small ponds or lakes along the MetroPark here. And I'm here on this pretty cold winter day here. It is about 20 degrees. There's snow on the ground, but it's a full sunny day that kind of warms you up a little bit, which is pretty nice. And so I'm here today in particular to look for birds. In particular the winter sparrows, I think, are most likely at this location. Historically, there have been red crossbills here, which is a really cool find for Ohio. I'm not sure if I'm going to see any today. I don't think so, but we'll see. It's just a cool place to hike and walk and go bird watching. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. We got a lot of ground to cover today, and hopefully we get some clouds to kind of situate the sun and kind of diffuse it out here. So let's go ahead and get started. So far, it's actually been pretty active, honestly. A lot of the wintertime sparrows here in Ohio are like ones such as dark-eyed junco. Those are typically the slate-colored variety of junco, and other ones like American tree sparrow, white-throated sparrow, white-crowned sparrow. You might even see some fox sparrow as well as the year-round residents like song sparrow and the occasional eastern towhee here and there. So a lot of different birds actually out today. So far I've got about 16 species. I had a single sandhill crane actually fly over, and it was vocalizing as well. I thought that was really neat. And a Cooper's hawk flew in pretty close. I got a couple of okay images just to document it. And it basically just flew away as quick as it came and perched in. But it flushed a lot of the sparrows out from this like particular area on Dave's Trace that I was like looking at, and just kind of waiting for any of them to pop up. I've also been checking over here. There's a lot of, looks like tree cavities where it's just exposed gaping holes in the trees in the bark, and I'm checking those as well for owls that might be roosting during the daytime here. It's early afternoon. It's about 1:30 right now p.m. and so I'm checking those out as well. It's very nice and still and quiet out here, which is pretty nice. There's an occasional wind gust that makes it kind of feel a lot more chilly than it is, but it honestly feels pretty nice, and so I think it kind of helps to actually help you. I see I think a towhee scratching in the leaf litter down here. Yep, definitely. So it's pretty cool. It's when sparrows scratch, where they just kind of kick back and forth with their feet, trying to expose, different things underneath the leaves. Just heard it right there too. Hopefully you heard it, but pretty cool. So yeah, like I said, there's also a sandhill crane that flew over, just one individual, it looked like, vocalizing, but I swear I heard more. And there's a couple ponds over here, just like the south pond I just crossed by, but that one was actually mostly frozen over. And there's one closer to the parking lot, and so I think there's another bigger one, might be the biggest one, that's down this way too. So I'm going to check that out as well, and hopefully see if there is any kind of waterfowl that may be present at this little body of water. But so far, yeah, no real too many images really. Just kind of that Cooper's hawk I saw. I'm kind of holding out here for if the sparrows can cooperate with me for my visit here today, and we'll just hope for the best, I guess. Alright, so something really just interesting happened here. I was actually right beside this restroom shelter thing, and I saw this American Kestrel. It kind of got I guess spooked by my walking right by, but I immediately recognized the small kind of slender falcon-like body of it, and the crooked wings as it flew kind of to a nearby tree. And then it took way off in the distance, and then that was directly underneath where the sun is, position-wise from where I'm at right now. And then I just started messing around with some backlit compositions and lighting. So that's stuff that I don't really mess with too often with wildlife. I generally prefer a nice, simple kind of front-lit composition. But these are looking really cool. I think with a little bit of post-processing, just to kind of level out the the sky and make it more blue, or I could make it much more of a high-key approach, which is probably what's going to end up happening, honestly, because it's just completely, the bird at least, and the branch it's on, completely silhouetted, and I like the look of it. I tried some horizontal and vertical stuff as well. I was shooting at about 1/800th of a second. I was doing about ISO 100 and then f8 for my aperture. So pretty cool to do this kind of stuff. I don't get to do this really often, like I said, or more so I just don't choose to seek out this kind of lighting and stuff with backlight. But this turned out to be, I think, a pretty cool and something a little bit different. So at the beginning of the video here, I mentioned about doing sparrows in particular when it comes to birds, but it seems like today's been lots of birds of prey. I've seen about 4 different species, several different types of hawks, and then this kestrel as well. So it's been pretty productive for that, at least, and getting images of both of those kinds of birds, that is. So I think with that, I'm just going to keep going here. Still trying to look for some more images here. Different bird species. So far it's been a very productive day in terms of the birding itself, but hopefully I can get some more images here to share with you guys on the video here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, or at the very least found it entertaining. It wasn't quite the most productive day in terms of photos, but I did get a couple of that backlit American Kestrel, which is pretty neat. Like I said, something a little bit different than what I'm typically used to doing. And and then later on here, I actually did get some eye-level shots of American robin, which is worth something, just to share with the video here. And then when I made it to the red barn, and I was thinking that maybe there's a barn owl in there. Of course it was locked, so that didn't happen. I did see a juvenile bald eagle fly directly overhead, which is pretty cool. And so I just got a couple of very blurry, terrible flyover shots with the camera of that bird. But all in all, this is a pretty cool place, just with the restored prairie and meadow habitat, and this paved path that you can walk or even ride a bike on. And there's a couple different ponds and lakes. There's the Meadow Ridge Lake, which is the largest body of water, and then the north and south ponds, which you can catch and release fish from. And you can even, I think, bring out like a kayak or something like that to those. But I didn't see much on those waterways today, which is all right, I guess. But so all in all, that was a pretty cool visit here. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. This place really reminds me of the Great Miami Wetland Mitigation Bank, or as it's now known, the Spring Run Conservation Area, which is also a former golf course that's been converted to, in that case, wetlands. And it's pretty cool to have these habitats. Not to offend golfers, but I kind of prefer this kind of stuff where we reclaim the nature and leave it to the wildlife. And there's tons of wildlife teeming here, so which is pretty fun. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. This has been Meadow Ridge MetroPark, and until next time, make sure to get out here. Thank you.